Hey, how the devil are you? Okay, in my car today, got to sort out the problem with the AC. We'll get to that in a second. But before we commence, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, naughty you. Come on, subscribe to the channel. I'm always up to something you might enjoy, whether it be DIY, fixing the car, or just reviewing products. I'm always doing something. It's got to be something on my channel which you're going to enjoy. So subscribe to the channel, sort it out, yeah? And if you like this video and you think it's going to help you, then give it a like. Boom. If you don't like it, dislike it, jog on. Anyway, let's get started sorting this car out. Boom. Okay, here's the problem I've got. So my fan doesn't work on my Kia Rio on 1, 2 and 3. Turn it to 4 and it blows your face off. So what it must be is the air blower resistor has gone, and so what a resistor does, it lowers the power so it can reduce the speed of the air coming out, and that's why it only works on 4, because it doesn't need to reduce the power, it just gives you full power. So we need to change the resistor. Underneath the glove box there's a resistor just here. So it's just a couple of screws holding it. Take that plug out and that should just slide out then. Hopefully. It's a little bit fiddly, but we get it done. But before I do that, I just want to check the pollen filter, the cabin filter. Now the reason I want to check the cabin filter is because why did that blow? And could it be that the cabin filter is blocked and it's not letting enough airflow going over it and it may overheat? Because it is weird why that blew. This is only a 3-year-old car. Okay, so to get to the cabin filter, just need to drop down the glove box here, and you'll see this little clip on the side. So what I need to do is squeeze that together and then pull that off, and it's going to be hard for me to hold the camera and actually do that at the same time. Basically squeeze that and then pull this arm off. Okay, you can see now I squeezed that together and it just pulls off then, and it will just clip back on. And also on either side, turn the light on so you can see it better. On either side you've got these little clips here. Just unscrew them and pull them out. And there's also one here. Okay, so I got both end clips out this side and that side. You just literally turn them and then pull them out. And up in there, if you can see that, this is where the cabin filter is. You squeeze these little clips together here and then pull that out, and there it is there. Let's have a look at it. And as I suspected, it is absolutely stinking. It's full of crap. So this could be the issue. A little spider there, little spider in the corner, made a little home for itself. Yeah, but it is absolutely filthy. And it's because we do a lot of city driving. So that's what happens when you drive in the city. You get a lot of crap in it. There we are. So this needs changing as well. So I'm just going to give this cabin filter a quick clean up and put it back in for now until the other one arrives. So I don't really want to put this. I mean, look at this stuff. It's just so full of crap. It's really bad. And it's probably why the resistor blew. Just got overheated. Absolutely full of crap. Okay, so it's very easy to put back in. You just slide it in the slot there. Okay, it's like putting the cassette in, if you remember cassettes. Okay, make sure that that's facing forward and the right way up. Tells you there, look, down. Okay, and pop that back in and then put your cover back on. And there you go, that easy. And when the other one comes in and the other one arrives, I'll stick the new one in. Okay, so I've got a screw here and a screw just here. Now, they're not easy to get to because what I found was the screwdriver was getting in the way. Even a stub nose would be hard to get in there. So I've just put a longer screw on there. So if you've got a nice long thin screwdriver, you're going to be okay. But it is quite difficult, especially to get to this one here. Okay, so there it is there. Just need to take this clip off now. just push that in here. Sorry, I should just come out then. Easier said than done. There you go. Let's have a look at this. Okay, and there's the problem there. The fuse is blown, so that should be soldered onto that, and it's not. Okay, so at some point it's got overheated, probably because of that pollen filter, the cabin filter. It's got overheated and popped. Now, you could solder that back down. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but you'd need the correct solder. I'm just going to order a new part, but if you don't put the correct solder on, you could put too strong a solder on there, or too weak a solder, and if it's too weak it'll pop all the time, and if it's too strong it won't pop at all, and it could blow something else in your car. So I just get a new part. But if you do know what you're doing, and you do know what the correct solder is, you can always solder that. Okay, now I've got it in the house. I've just noticed it says here, do not repair, with a warning symbol. So it's totally up to you if you want to repair it, but they're warning you, do not repair it, for the reasons I probably said. But if you know what you're doing, then go ahead. But I'm just giving you that warning there. Trying to find this part was quite difficult. I did look all over, and it's very difficult to find the part. Everybody was out of stock, didn't have it. I went on eBay and found an old rusty second-hand one from a 2012 model. You know, you can get that. It was only £13, but here's the problem. You know how long it's going to last. So I'd rather get a new part. So I went onto this website here called kiapartsdirect.co.uk and went down to the inquiry, filled up the inquiry with vehicle registration number, and put my query in here. And they did come back to me within the 30 minutes. And they came back with that they do have the part in stock, but there's two types, so you need to identify which one. So this is the part number here, P/N 9712 8D1000. If you do ever need to get the part, that's the part number there, because it isn't, I couldn't find it anywhere on the actual part itself. So there we are, that's the one you need, and if you do need the other one, there's the part number there. So all I need to do now is just reply back to Jordan and ask him if I can order it, and I'll also order a pollen filter at the same time. Okay, so they got back to me, which is brilliant, and they give me links where I can buy the parts, one for the heat resistor here and one for the pollen filter here. So I'll put these links in the description box below, so you haven't got to bother then going through all the rigmarole of contacting them to get back, so you can just go directly to the page and order it. So click on the link and hopefully it should be, there we go, boom, there it is. So I'll get these ordered, and then I'll see you in a bit when I stick them back on again when they arrive. So the parts have arrived. Got the pollen filter here and the resistor there. So it took about 2 or 3 days to get here, so not too bad at all. So let's get cracking and get them slapped on the car. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is change this cabin filter, aircon filter, pollen filter. It goes by many names. Now I've got the camera on a tripod this time so I can show you what I'm doing. So all you do is squeeze this together here. See if I can keep my hands out of the way, and then pull this off. There you go, as easy as that. Then you take out these little screw things either side, okay, like I showed you earlier. So one there, and there should be one here somewhere. There you go. Okay, take them out, and that drops down then to get to the filter. Okay, now we're just going to push them clips together as before. Open that up, take it off, take out the old one, and then lob that, yoink, put the new one in. And like I said, you put it in like you would a cassette. Make sure the arrow's pointing down and the words facing upwards. Okay, pop it in again like a cassette. There you go, in it goes. Job done.
Oh, blow the man down, bullies, blow the man down. To me way.
And then you just put your cover back on. Okay, it just clips back in. That's one job done. Next one to go, and obviously you just assemble this back up again then. Okay, so I'm going to just put this back on, Okay, that's in it, nice and firm now. It goes this way, so that points, that arrow bit there points that way. And that goes back in there. And make sure you keep the screws from the old unit, okay, because this new unit doesn't come with any screws, so make sure you keep them. And all you do is pop it back in and screw it up. Okay, it's in, so now for the test. Now that screw was fine to put in. This screw was a pain in the ass, man. Really fiddly to get in. Why did they put them, just put it a little bit more down and put this out of the way? Come on, sort it out, Kia. Anyway, let's see if I've sorted out the issue. Okay, moment of truth. Here we go. Oh, that's music to my ears. Yes. Woo. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, so that's all working. Anyway, I hope that's helped anybody who wants to change their resistor and sort their fans out and also change their pollen filter. Job done. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you soon.